Alright, welcome to another episode of Kimchi Rednecks.
Where we order delivery food.
Yay, because Yogiyo in delivery. Anyway, the doggies are wondering what we're doing.
So, I was looking through, Chuck said you might want some chicken.
Because chicken.
And so we found this place called Puradak Chicken, Pyeongtaek Jisan Sinjang branch. As usual, we typically do a boneless chicken when we do it, so we looked at their popular menu, and Chuck saw that the Puradak Chicken is oven fried menu of Puradak chicken, which is cooked in the oven and then fried to moist inside and crispy on the outside.
Now, I like that particularly because there was a restaurant near where I used to live that made something called broasted chicken, which was, technically it was fried and then it was cooked under like a broiler, but this sounds like a similar kind of thing.
So we opted to go for boneless, half of the Puradak chicken and half of the sweet, which will probably be the yangnam. And then we also ordered some wedge potato, because potato.
Potato!
And they have a thing here called oil tteokbokki tuwumba.
So it's probably a translation thing. I don't know what the oil tteokbokki means, but the tuwumba, it says, is the Puradak chicken sauce. So it's going to be fried tok in chicken sauce.
So 45 minutes for delivery. We've already set, so we should be here soon.
Yep.
It's here. Actually, it's very quick. In fact, they didn't even ring the doorbell. They just called us. So
which is very unusual.
It is. But what's also unusual is it comes in this nice little cloth bag.
With a logo on it and everything.
Yeah, so.
I mean, normally you just get it in a plastic bag. All right. So
it's actually a decent bag.
Yeah, that's actually, might be reusable. All right, so let's open these up and get a look-see.
All right.
So we got
oil tteokbokki tuwumba.
So that looks pretty good.
Smells good. And then in here, we have our potato wedge with our chicken. You get. So I say we try the tteokbokki first.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Now I've never had traditional tteokbokki yet.
In fact, most general tteokbokki, if you buy it out in the wild, has fish cake, and we don't eat that. But this is just the tok.
The sauce has a little bit of spice to it.
A little bit. Also very clean. The tok is well done. It's almost like a firm marshmallow. It's a rice mellow. But it's made out of rice. It's a rice mellow.
It's a rice mellow.
But it's got about that level of spicy you get from what you would consider a spicy spaghetti, kind of. In fact, it's almost got that kind of rosé spaghetti sauce taste to it.
I like it. I'm not mad at that.
Mm. That is pretty good.
All right. And the potato wedges are mixed in with our chicken.
Potato wedges.
And you can't be mad at that. I mean, if you are, you're just wrong.
Good.
All right. Boneless chicken. This is the, more than likely, the yangnam.
Yeah, that one's got the sauce on it, so.
Chicken's really moist, but the skin is still very crispy.
Yeah, the skin's crispy. The good thing about boneless chicken is you can just take a big old bite out of it. Be careful, you may occasionally still find a little bone in it. You don't want to stab yourself.
It's got really good flavor.
That is actually cooked really well. It's enough to be done, but not overcooked where it's dry or stringy. The outside is crispy still, even with the sauce on it. This one's the regular Puradak chicken. That is good.
I got dipping sauces if you want to try the sauce.
So we got one in green with what looks like a cold chili on it, and one that looks like a brain dead heart with a fork stuck in its forehead.
Which one would you like to try, Chuck? The brain dead heart or the cold chili?
Technically I want to try the cold chili one, but I figure I might as well open these up and see what we got. Damn, that sauce is almost solid. That is like a... Damn, that's hard to describe.
Spicy?
The first thing you taste is mayo. It's a mayo-based sauce. And then it tastes a little bit like wasabi, because you get that kind of horseradishy nose clearing effect. And then you get the chili on the back end. It's both good and interesting. It's got a multi-stage effect to it. But you have to like both horseradish and spicy or that's going to be bad.
That counts me out.
That's just yum yum sauce.
I'm kind of impressed.
I am not mad at these guys.
They had like a 4.8 rating, I think, or 4.9, which is why I was like, hey, we should try that.
So far, they're deserving.
The center of this chicken is just so moist.
Moist.
It's very moist for those of you who hate that word. But then the outside of it still being crispy, good.
A lot of people like the crispy fried chicken. They think just the regular fried chicken is kind of boring, but this works really well. All right, Puradak Chicken, you're on the list.
You have now been added to the official Kimchi Rednecks approval list. What was that?
My piece of chicken sprayed all over the...
I saw that.
It's that juicy.
But old tteokbokki is just a little bit spicy for the toowoomba for me. It has a little spice to it. It's not a bad spicy. I kind of like that too. It reminds me, this is going to sound weird, but it's kind of like a spicy mac and cheese.
Yeah. Like I said, the toowoomba sauce has this weird kind of cheesy slash almost tomatoey taste to it. Not quite tomatoey, but almost.
It's creamy.
Yeah, and it honestly just tastes like a spicy mac and cheese. Not mad at it though, it's very good. Now to be fair, if I had one criticism to lay, that well, they've charged for their twofer, so little light on the portions.
So would you want to try any? They had a couple different other options of tteokbokki, like a spicy one, they had a sweet one, and I think there was one other one.
I think I'd try the sweet one. I don't know if I'd want to try the black one, which was the other one, because a lot of times in Korea, when something is made black, it's made with squid ink, and I don't particularly want to eat squid ink.
Or if it's black, it's super, super, super duper spicy.
That's not technically black, that's just super dark red. This is one of the almost most perfectly prepared pieces of fried chicken I have ever had.
Look, let's just be honest. At the end of the day, and you'll count me on this, you cannot be a redneck if you don't like fried chicken. You are a very bad redneck if you don't like fried chicken. In fact, I'm thinking my family probably would have, my dad for sure would have disowned me if I didn't like fried chicken probably, which is favorite food. So I come by it honest.
These are just, they're perfectly cooked.
It's legit like eating fried chicken and mac and cheese. This is my fried chicken and mac and cheese. My Korean fried chicken and mac and cheese. Yeah, I know.
But funnily enough, what would be a redneck meal comes in a nice box, and it's all high class, and... Thanks, Korea, for making us feel good about ourselves.
We're now high class. Like and subscribe, do the internet thing. We will see you guys next time.